tribe, and welcome back to the Equinox Room for another of our Moon Salutations, our Chandra Namaskar. For this flow, we are going to go down on our knees in a modified lizard's lunge. So that's the really deep kind of lunge where the back leg is nice and long and we're either on our hands for a higher version or down on our forearms for a lower version. So if your knees need padding, so please make sure that your small cushion or your towel or any knee pads that you use are close to you, maybe on just outside of your mat, so you can quickly grab them and place them under your knees. So come to the top of your mat, feet 1 hip width distance, and just softly shake the body out, just preparing it for our movement. From here, back to the hands together, wave your body up, belly in and up, chest up, head up, hands up. You can even look at your hands here or just neutrally forward. We very rarely look at the hands, but if you're feeling like it, why not? Looking up or neutral with the neck. From here, hands in, elbows in, knees bend, belly on the thighs, head down, let your hands go in a forward fold. Soften your knees, never lock them. From here, we're going to do a modified standing split. Don't worry, bring your hands out to the corners of your mat and as wide as you need to, as your balance needs to. Right leg curls up, point the knee back and up. As we do, let your head naturally follow by letting it dip a little bit lower and then extend your leg. That top leg doesn't have to be absolutely vertical to the mat. Distribute your body weight here, bend your elbows. From here, soften your front knee, back foot down behind you in a warrior stance. So back foot, 30 or 45 degree angles and any angle in between. Front knee, never beyond the front ankle. Too much forward pressure for the patella. Bring your body weight in between your feet with that front knee bend. From here, extended warrior. So wave the chest up, wave the head up, wave the arms forward. The left side of your belly is still on your left leg. From here, bend your elbows, hold on to them with your hands. Retract your scapula. I know this is strong for the shoulders, but bring your arms either in line, your biceps in line with your ears, or a little bit towards the back. Push strongly through your front leg, wave yourself up into a modified warrior one with your arms still in this bind with your hands on your elbows. From here, give your joints some slack, bend your knees, and turn your feet and body to the long horizon of your mat. In this case, I'm turning towards the camera. Bend your knees, allow them to point out diagonally forward in a goddess stance. From here, release your arms, bring your hands on your knees. Push through the length of your arms, wave the body up, belly in and up, chest up, head up. In a different variation of our goddess stance. Now, starting with your right shoulder, but if you mirror me, that's fine. Right shoulder down the middle. We're pushing or stabilizing that right knee with your hand and not allowing it to collapse in, yeah? The left shoulder will be pointing up and look up if your neck is okay, or just wherever your neck dictates as neutral. So, right shoulder down the middle. Looking up towards your left elbow or wherever your neck is happy with. From here, push through your arms, feel their strength, and waving up back into your goddess stance. You might not be very high this time and your hips are drifting a little bit, sliding a little bit towards the back, as long as you're not hyperextending the lower back, you're okay. Left shoulder down the middle. Allow your left hand and wrist to turn a little bit so your fingers are turning and pointing towards you. Wave yourself up, pushing through your arms, lengthening back up in a goddess stance. Right shoulder down the middle. Don't rush, move with your long breath, waving up. Pushing through your arms, feel the strength of your arms, and exhale. Soften, melt down the middle. You're stabilizing or pushing your left knee out so it doesn't collapse in. And wave back up. One more per side. Right shoulder down. Exhale. Inhale, waving up. Exhale, left. Inhale, waving up. Lengthening up here to the length. Your arms will allow an exhale. Bend your elbows to the back. Head down, bone down. In a humble goddess. From here, hands cross. Your arms are going to cross. Right hand, left knee. Left hand, right knee. Adjust your stance here. Your legs might be a little too wide, so adjust. From here, wave up halfway. Belly in and up. Chest up. Head up. You're looking forward. It's a little hard to look higher up towards the camera, but you're looking forward. You're pushing your knees up, holding on to them quite strongly with your hands so they don't fling out. Stay here with your heels down on the mat. Or if you're feeling like it, and if you want to try, come onto the flats of your toes. Heels lifting up. Deep, full breath. From here, bring your heels all the way down. Release your hands from your knees. Let your head go. Turning to your right side. Right foot. Adjust your stance. Right foot goes all the way to the edge of your mat. Back knee down. Untuck your toes. Lengthen your left leg out to the back. Your body weight can even be paired back to the back so your arms are not in that absolute vertical position. Kinder for your wrists. Stay high if this is enough. Or left forearm down on the mat. Right hand can follow suit, or your right hand can, actually for this flow, right hand remains down on the mat. And you're turning a little bit to your right side. Let's say in a modified lizard's lunge. Now let's add something new. Right arm waves up, shoulder, elbow, wrist, fingers. If your neck is okay, you're looking up towards your hand. Your right foot, allow it to come to the blade of your foot, opening out your leg to the side. Stay if this is enough, or your right hand goes a little lower to the back, your left knee bends, and you're holding on to your foot in a very low tessellation bind. We'll do it on the other side later so you can see me front facing. From here, release a pose. Hands back flat on the mat. Reset yourself. Back toes tuck under. Push to the flats of your toes so your left knee is up. So you're in a very, very low lunge position. Hop yourself forward. Soften your knees and come into a standing split. Curling your left leg up. Pointing it back and up. Once again, adjust where your hands need to be to catch your body weight. The body weight doesn't have to be all on that standing leg. That's why we use our arms, we use our hands as our foundations. From here, soften your front knee so your back foot can come down on the mat. Walk your hands back in, prepare your warrior legs first. Backs of the hands together, wave up, extended warrior, chest up, head up, arms up. Right side of the belly is still on your right thigh. Bend your elbows. Frame your head with your arms. Push through your front leg, squeeze your back muscles, and stabilize yourself with your back leg for a modified warrior one. From here, pushing through your front leg, back knee bends, and turn back to the long horizon of your mat. And a different variation of standing goddess. Release your arms, hands on your thighs or on your knees, bending your knees a little bit deeper, starting with your left shoulder down the middle. Exhaling. Inhale, waving up, pushing through your arms. Exhale, right. We push through our arms, so it's not just the lower back that's working and carrying our weight. Waving up, left shoulder down the middle. Inhale, waving up, lengthening up, breathing, right shoulder down the middle. Inhale, waving up. Exhale, soften down, lead with your head in a humble goddess. Hands release from your knees, cross your arms, adjust your footing, bound goddess. Cross-armed, bound goddess. Wave the torso up halfway, belly up, chest up, head up. Feet flat or come forward a little bit to the flats of your toes so your heels can lift up. Exhale, heels down. Release your arms, turn to your left foot. Hands flat first, back heel points up. Adjust yourself, left foot to the edge of your mat. Back knee down, untuck your toes. Start with a high lizard's pose. High lizard's lunge. Back leg sliding back a little bit more if you can. From here, right forearm down on the mat. That's an option, by the way. You can remain high on your hands. Left hand still down on the mat. From here, in a lizard's twist, wave your left shoulder up, elbow, wrist, fingers twisting the body. Allow your left knee to come out to the side. And I will do it on the other side, just so you can see this way. Stay if this is enough, or if you want to, top arm, left hand goes towards the back, a little lower, right knee bends, and hold on to that foot. By all means, lift yourself up as I did. If your forearm down on the mat is too much, or if you've held on to your foot and you want to bend your elbow once again, coming back down on your forearm in a deeper tessellation bind, by all means, you can do that. Just be aware that you have to control your weight going down. Yeah? It can be jarring on the shoulder if you thud down too strongly. From here, release the pose. Hands down, and I'll reorient myself back to where I was. You stay where you are. From here, release the pose. Hands back down, back toes tuck under, right knee lifts up. And take your time, hop your back foot up, just to gain your balance first. Hands flat and as wide or as narrow as you need to. Right leg curls up, point the knee back and up, back into your standing split. Bend that knee, step your foot down. Bend your knees, Chandra, Uttanasana. Belly on your thighs, let your head go. With your belly on your thighs, you can even hold on to your elbows and sway side to side. Use your leg joints here though, yeah? Don't let them lock. From here, release your arms, waving up. Let's just reset. Backs of the hands together, lengthening all the way up. From your upward facing hands, hands in, elbows in, knees bend, lead with the crown of your head, forward fold, Chandra. Extend your hands and your arms forward, create a strong base for your standing split. Left leg this time, curl it up, knee points back and up, allow that natural movement of the body, the head coming in a little bit lower, and extend that top leg. In a modified, supported standing split. Soften your front knee, back foot down, body weight a little bit towards the back, warrior feet. Backs of the hands in, extended warrior, chest up, head up, arms up. Right side of the belly, still on your right thigh. Bend your elbows, frame your head. Push through your front leg, squeeze your back muscles here, coming into a warrior one modification. Turn to the long horizon of your mat. Now just turn forward to face you. Long horizon of your mat, yeah? So you are turning to your left side. Release your arms, hands on your knees, push to the length of your arms, waving up. Exhale, left shoulder down the middle. Inhale, wave up. Remember, push to the length of your arms. Exhale, right shoulder down. Again, very practical application of that. Inhale, waving up. It saves our lower back. Exhale, left shoulder down. Inhale, waving up. Lengthen up. Exhale, right shoulder down. Inhale, waving up. Supported, standing goddess. And exhale, looking down. Soften your elbows. Belly down, chest down, head down. Humble goddess. Release your hands from your knees. Cross your arms. Reach for your knees. Pushing them out. Tight cross arm bind in front of your upper chest. Wake up halfway. Belly up. Chest up. Head up. How are we doing? Feet flat or with utter control and awareness. Lift your heels up. Don't rush. Pushing your knees out. You're on the flats of your toes. Heels down. Release the arms. Let your head go. And I will just quickly reset myself because I was turned back to you. From here, turn to your left leg. To your left leg. Hands flat. Back heel points up. So you are in a low runner's lunge, or one of the lowest lunges that we have. Back knee down, pad your knee if you need to, untuck your toes, and push through your arms and coming into this higher lizard's lunge. You can see my arms here. Your hands can walk a little further forward so your arms are in a more diagonal position, and that's okay too. Stay if this is enough, or your right forearm comes down on the mat and turn the body a little bit open to your left side. Left arm waves up, shoulder, elbow, wrist, fingers. And allow your left leg to drop to the side of your mat. And you're in this pose. Stay if this is enough, yeah? Or you can also reset yourself higher if you want to. Stay, or your back knee bends. Hold on to it and come into a tessellation bind. You're either in a high tessellation bind or you're in a low tessellation bind. Whether you're high or low, don't collapse your lower shoulder down. Push to the length of your upper arm so we preserve the integrity of that lower curve of the neck. And breathe here. You can even close your eyes, why not? Staying in the pose just for one more full breath. You can even sigh if you want. Release your back foot. Please don't let it slap, yeah? Left hand back down on the mat. Push yourself up. Reset yourself. Back toes tuck under. Knee lifts up. And you're back into this low runner's lunge. From here, walk your back foot a little closer forward so you can reset yourself into your standing split. Reset your foundations. Once they're there, right leg curls up, knee points back and up, extend. In a modified, supported standing split. Front knee softens, back foot down on the mat, warrior feet, warrior legs. Extended warrior, backs of the hands in, wave the body up just halfway. That left side of the belly is still down on your left thigh. Bend your elbows, frame your head. Squeeze your back muscles and push through your front leg for a modified warrior one. Turn to your right side, to your open side, for a modified goddess pose. Retract your scapula here, arms are drifting a little bit more towards the back. Release your hands back down on your knees, and I will just quickly turn back to the front, to the camera rather. Your right shoulder down the middle first. Exhale. Inhale, waving up. Breathing. Exhale, left. Inhale up. Exhale, right. Inhale, waving up. Exhale, left. And inhale, waving up. Deep, full breath. Exhale, humble goddess. Head down. Good. From here, release your hands from your knees. Cross your arms. Adjust your stance as you need to. Wave up halfway. Belly in and up. Chest up. Head up. Looking forward. Or as forward as you can. Stay if this is enough. Or body weight forward. Heels up. You're on the flats of your toes. Your ankles are coming into plantar flexion. Deep, full breath. Swap over your arms, by the way, whenever we come into this pose. Heels down, let the arms go, let the head go. Support yourself with your hands here now. From here, waving your bodies halfway up just to give yourself that space to move. And you're turning to your right foot. Hands flat on the mat, adjust your feet into your runner's lunge, your low lunge. Back knee down, untuck your toes. Determine if you want your hands to remain flat or your left forearm down on your mat. From here, twisting lizard, right shoulder points up, elbow, wrist, fingers, right leg can drop out and accentuate that twist a little bit more. Again, you can remain low if you want to, or if your hands were flat, so you're in this pose. Don't collapse your lower shoulder down. Stay in this, or back knee bends, up to you. And hold on to that foot. You can remain in that twist without this tessellation bind. I promise you can. And when you're ready, you're always welcome to try this if you want to. From here, don't let that back foot slap down, yeah? Bring it down, very controlled movement, all the way down. Release the pose, coming back into your runner's lunge. Hop your back foot forward, reset your feet, and finishing up with your modified supported standing split. Curl your leg up first, knee points backing up, and then extend. Deep, full breath. From here, bend your top knee, soften down, crawl back, knees down, and let's come into an extended child's pose, shall we? Extended child's pose. Deep, full breath. From here, wave the body up halfway, chest up, head up, just so you can see, you can spot where you're going. With your elbows pointing to the back, drift yourself forward and all the way down, belly down on the mat. Adjust yourself here on the mat as you need to, hands stack on top of each other, forehead down on your top hand. And you can shake your hips side to side here. And steady back to center. Allow your heels to flop. Have a few breaths here. You can even pause the video. Just have a few breaths here. Shaking the hips side to side every now and then. It's a nice abdominal massage as well. Then when you're ready, flip over. Turning over. Ding, we're done. Down on your back. And as per usual, if you have a ponytail, just move it out of the way. Once your back is nice and flat, hug your knees in. Sacroiliac joint massage. Our old favorite. Just resetting the SI joint. Very important. And from here, hugging your knees in, bring your feet down on the mat, slide them down, arms nice and open, deep full breath. Exhale with a sigh as you close your eyes. And let your senses just drop down into your Shavasana. Well done on finishing your class. I hope you enjoyed that. And remember, if you want ad-free premium versions of this class, the entire library of classes, not all of the channels are going to appear here on YouTube, and the course and workshop channels as well, and the workshop sheets, some of which are exclusive to the Mad Yogi Club members. So come and join me on our website, madyogi.net, and I will see you in the next class. Bye!